guys, Aaron here. Welcome back to Bass Stricken. It's been raining, it seems like, for about 2 weeks straight in North Texas, and it's about 42 degrees outside. So I think I'm going to do a inside video today. Today's video is just basic terminal tackle. This is pretty much what I use. Very simplistic. Not going into too much detail over random things, just pretty much what I use. And this is for a Texas rig. I'm either Texas rigging or some kind of variation of that. And this is what I use. Let's get started. Alright, first thing you'll need is a bullet weight. I usually do about a 1/8 to a 3/16. 3/16 is usually what I go with on a regular basis. If I want it to fall a little bit slower, I'll do a 1/8. When I first started bass fishing, I bought a 1/2 ounce weight, and I found that that's just a little too much for what I like doing. It gets caught in the mud a lot on the bottom, gets hung up a little bit more than I like. But I am going to try it on a mossy filled pond. My mom has a pond and it's got algae all in it, so I may try the 1/2 ounce just to punch through it. We'll see how it goes. Hooks. There's so mmany different hooks, it's not even funny. You got straight shank, you got offset, which is shown here. Pretty much the offset is just, it has this little bend here. It's to hold your soft plastics up just a little bit better. I like an EWG, which is an extra wide gap hook. That's these three here. The gap on the outside is extra wide compared to a regular worm hook. Worm hook does have the little bend in it. It just, to me, the point and the eye kind of hook up. They're a little bit straighter. As you can see here, it kind of comes out to the side. Both are good hooks. I use both of them. I kind of lean towards the extra wide gaps a little bit more. Hook size, I found 2/0, 3/0 works fine for me. I went into a store kind of in a hurry and bought a 4/0, and I found that 2 out of the 3 fish that I caught, if it hooked them in the top of the mouth, it seemed like it would always get their eye in some shape, form, or fashion. So I keep it to a 2/0 or a 3/0. And I want to include this. It's really not tackle, but get yourself some pliers. I think these were from Dollar Tree or something. They were $1. You can get them at Walmart for a couple of bucks. They come in handy. They really do. If you don't have your multi-tool on your hip or any type of way to get the hook out, especially if it's in the gullet, if it's deep down back there, a pair of pliers are a lifesaver. And if you're looking for terminal tackle for specifically a Texas rig, this is what you'd want to go. Alrighty guys, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the Texas rig. Very basic setup. Like I said earlier, bullet weight, extra wide gap hook. I leave my bullet weight where it's mobile. I don't tie a knot to it or anything. That way, whenever you're popping it, it'll cause that weight to come down, and it kind of looks like your lure or your bait is chasing something or trying to eat something. Bass are very predatorial creatures, and they'll usually attack another predator. Alright, the good thing about the Texas rig, it's very versatile. You can use a worm, like we have here. You can use a stick bait, also known as a Senko. Creature baits, lizards, craws. The craws are probably my go-to. It's just what I'm comfortable with. Everything here I throw on there at least once every fishing trip if I'm not getting any bites. And I usually find something that the bass want. And that's what's awesome about this rig. If the craw's not working, take it off, put a lizard on. It's very easy. You ain't got to tie a bunch of knots or anything like that. The Texas rig is very simple. I'm going to take this bullet weight off so it doesn't fall off. We'll do the craw first. Pretty much go on the tail end of it, go straight down till you get to the bend, poke it out, run it up. When you get to the bend there, I just usually give it a little spin. It goes right up there. I usually use whatever thumb I'm not holding the hook to. I line it up and I poke it straight in right there. This line's getting in my way. I bring it up. Some guys just run the hook right along the bait. I like to, just the very point, I like to tuck it in just a hair. And what that does is, when the bass bite it, it exposes the hook. Hopefully you can see that. Let me try to get a little bit closer. When they come up and they bite it, and the hook just pops out. And then that's when you set the hook and you're good to go. But this is a lifesaver because it is weedless. And like I said, it's versatile. The craw's not biting. Take it off. Throw your stick bait on there, or Senko. Again. Oh, that one's all busted up. Let's do the worm. And I usually bite this off. I'll go ahead and do it. Bite that off. Put it in there. Wrap it around. Hope y'all can see that. Come down to your thumb, line it up. Poke it straight through. And then I just put the point in there. And see how it's pretty straight and in line because the hook and the offset is in line. That's why I like the EWGs, the extra wide gap hooks. And you can drag that along the bottom, pop it. Like I said, that weight will move and it'll come down, and it looks like that worm's chasing that bullet weight. And now, guys, I will show you how to tie a polymer knot. It's the one that I go to. I've never had anything undo it. It's very simple. I believe my father-in-law is the one that showed me how to do it. But we'll do that next. Alrighty, y'all. I apologize up front. I don't have a big enough hook to show you properly with. So we're going to go ahead and use this. We're going to pretend that this is the eye of the hook. Here's your shank. Comes down to the point and the barb. So what you want to do is you want to thread your line through the eye. Make a loop. Come back through the eye the other way. And be sure and give yourself enough slack on your loop. Come around, do an overhand knot. It's very simple. Then you're going to take your hook, lure, bait, whatever, and go back through the loop. And this is going to be a little weird because it's not actual fishing line. So let's see if I can get this to cinch up. And as you're tightening it, when it starts coming together, make sure you wet it. Dip it in the lake, creek, pond, wet it with your mouth, whatever you need to do. It just helps it cinch down a little bit more, and it keeps it from destroying itself. You tighten it. I usually give both of them a tug. Grab the hook, don't hook yourself, and just pull until it's tightened up. And that is a Palomar knot. That is pretty much exclusively what I use on everything. If you know a better knot for crankbaits and whatnot, just comment below and let me know. Alrighty, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Sorry it wasn't actual fishing footage, but like I said, it's 42 degrees outside and raining. So, alright, we'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.